General V.K. Singh's open questioning of the Vice Chief Suhag's appointment as the Army Chief Designate was raised in Parliament, with the Congress cornering the government and seeking the former Army Chief's resignation.
The UPA government had made the appointment of the next Army Chief some weeks ago. It's been a practice in this country that we keep some issues outside the realm of inter-party politics, and therefore keeping the various standards of political maturity, statecraft in mind. All of us, not only the government, but all of us must keep the army and its appointments out of this arena and stand by the appointment. The present government also is fully defending that appointment. Issues which are sub judice really can't be discussed in this house itself. As far as the comments against one of the ministers is concerned, I would urge that this issue directly, indirectly, or even collaterally may not be raised, for the reason that if one of the major political parties chooses to attack a minister, then the minister may consider defending himself. Therefore, that's an area which is wholly outside. But as far as the government is concerned, the appointment is final and the government fully stands by it.
Mr. V.K. Singh has inadvertently painted himself into a corner. Number one, he was the Army Chief when all this had happened, and he was on record even then articulating his dislike and his attempt to prevent the Chief from taking over. I think more than as a minister, as a ex-Army Chief, he has a far bigger responsibility. You cannot send mixed signals to the army out there, and personal politicking is not acceptable either in politics or the armed services. So it is very, very unfortunate, and I'm afraid the government, you can sit and pull up anyone you want within your rank and file, but in a democratic process, you remain accountable.
That is regarding Honourable Minister from the Treasury benches, who has been who the government, their own government, has moved the Supreme Court and said, Madam, I think this you should hear, and described a disciplinary ban on him
please,
by the then Army Chief.
It is paper. No, please.
All right, ma'am, we don't read the papers. We don't read the papers. But then look at the. Can the tweet of a minister?
No, आज आप 0 hour दे रहे हैं, समझ लिया मैंने, उसको देख लेंगे.
Ma'am, can the minister?
Now, it's okay, no. He has raised the point. Please, उनको support की आवश्यकता नहीं, वो समझदार है. Please. He has raised the. Now it's okay. No.
Criminal. He should resign. How can he call, ma'am? How can he call?
I know. Please.
How can he call a former official?
नहीं, अभी नहीं उठा सकते. Now discussion will start. धन्यवाद, प्रस्ताव पर चर्चा करेंगे.
क्रिमिनल कहाँ है?
Can he call the future chief a criminal? He called the Indian Army a group of dacoits. What is this that we accept this? We cannot accept. No, madam, I'm sorry, we cannot.
It is a question of a morality and integrity of the army and the defense personnel, and no one can question that, the process. If there is any, it is when he is appointed, all process has undergone, and it has been done in the due process of procedure and law. And having done that, it is not for a minister, sitting minister, to question that.
And so is Congress party going to raise this issue inside the parliament today?
No, that I don't know what agenda they have put out.
And so in the Ishrat Jha case, the MHA has asked for diaries for the case from CBI. How do you see this entire move?
No, that entire move is absolutely unwarranted, and it is not required, because that will reflect on the autonomy of the investigating agency.